We closed out today's session with minor gains in U.S. stocks, but what a week. Our major averages posting a more than 2% increase. Deborah Kostroun is at the NYSE with more. Deborah?
Thanks a lot, Pimm. And yes, stocks fluctuating in Friday's session, finally closing out higher by the closing bell. Lots of things going on. We had the quadruple witching, also the quarterly rebalancing of the S&P. That accounted for some of the higher volume and also this back and forth trading that we saw during the session. But as Pimm was saying, a good week overall. We saw more than 2% gains for the Dow and the S&P. Actually, the NASDAQ gaining almost 3%. And, of course, year-to-date, those major averages all higher, Pimm.
Now, Deborah, lots of people talking about gold, right? Hitting a record.
Hitting a record, and the reason, of course, more people are just confident about Europe's financial situation, also more confident about the U.S. economy. And if you take a look at the charts, gold has actually climbed 15% this year, so outperforming stocks and bonds. And we saw those gold stocks performing quite well, like Newmont Mining. The jump in gold also helping out energy stocks as well, and also material stocks also posting a pretty good gain in today's session.
Now, Deborah, speaking of records, Apple shares also hitting a record as well today. You must be buying that iPad.
Apparently, a lot of people buying the iPad and also the iPhone 4, because remember, we had the pre-sale this week. One of the reasons that we see this one-week chart of Apple up 8%, and it just happens to be because they had the pre-sale of the iPhone 4 selling out. But now what we're hearing late Friday afternoon, Apple saying it is having trouble getting enough touch screens to meet demand for the iPhone 4, and that may cause a little bit more of some supply and demand issues. But it seems like when Apple has supply and demand issues, they always seem to come out on top. Pimm, back to you.
Thank you very much. Deborah Kostroun reporting from the NYSE on Apple and gold.